Hey everyone, we got Harris is Awesome against Pack for SMUU SPL Week 3. Kind of a tale of two very different SPLs thus far. Pack is 1-1, but should be 2-0, whereas Harris is Awesome is 0-2. It's worth noting, however, that Harris lost last game pretty much solely on matchup. He played a strong game, but Kiram got a kill or two every time it got in. It just wasn't a very good sequence of events for him. In Week 1, he got outmaneuvered by Cristo. He had maybe a questionable player or two. And on the other hand, Pack has just been playing fantastic, complete games, making the right aggressive calls. And last week he got incredibly unlucky against Bugzader, between freezes and just some unfortunate events against a hyper-offensive team that he was not only prepared for, but also came prepared for as a player. But anyway, looking at the teams, we've got a bulky offensive team for Harris and more of a balanced team from Pack. And we're seeing interesting Pokemon such as Roserade on Pack's team, which is always cool to see, whereas Harris has his own Poison-type Nidoking, which is a bit more common, but still not all over the place. But anyway, he's going to get the initiative. He's going to force out Roserade with his Red Dragon, likely fearing something like Specs, Fire Blast, or Z Draco. Primarina and Scizor both were fine plays, but Scizor coming in on U-turn enables Infernape to come in and potentially make progress of its own. However, looking at the team, it's one of the two possible rockers, Nidoking being the other. And Nidoking's not a very common rocker, while Nape is not the most common either. It sets up rocks, showing that it's probably potentially more defensive set, which would make sense, seeing as the current answer to Scizor is Manectric on Harris's team, although it could still very well be an offensive Infernape. It could be like offensive Rock Z or some weird berry. We'll have to wait and see, but it's definitely not a choice variant. That's worth noting, and it takes U-turn 4% into Como, which reveals that its own stealth rocker, as it also gets Rocky Helmet damage on the Infernape. Now, this turn is important. Harris has the Primarina in, and it likely can get a kill against Paxton if it clicks the right move. He's going to click Moonblast, which is kind of a mid-round play. You don't want to click Psychic into the Scizor, because it's going to do Jack Diddley, but that hits the Roserade and it hits the Como. Whereas Moonblast kind of hits everything for decent damage, even Roserade despite resistance. And does 20 to the Scizor of that? Perhaps it's an Assault Vest Scizor? I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. I feel like that Assault Vest would take less. But maybe it's just like max HP. Either way, U-turn there. Faster Scizor. Going to let the Roserade come in. Taking another Moonblast. Actually, is this a defensive? Yeah, this is defensive Primarina. Duh. I'm sorry, that was a blank by me. So it's an offensive Scizor, most definitely. In fact, it could be... No, it's not going to be Scarf. He used Scarf last week. I don't think Scarf would make much sense with Mega Manectric, but it could just be like Z U-turn, something like that. Either way, the play was Moonblast there because it was a defensive, and Pack scouted for Specs by going to Scizor, predicting the Moonblast or Psyche. So it was nicely played by both of them, I'd say. Now the Scizor comes in and takes a Sleep Powder from Roserade, which could very well be beneficial for Pack, because now he's got Scizor down. Although Scizor is not incredibly threatening, seeing as there's a Scizor on the opposing side, Como, which is more defensive, Manectric, which is eventually going to Mega Evolve and be able to check it at least once over, and the Gligar as well if it's not a Roost variant. So therefore... Sorry, just taking a sip of water. Therefore, this is definitely an optimal thing to sleep for Harris' side. However, it still does give Pack a potentially free turn to... It's going to be Z Poison. Ooh. That was a fire play right there. That was something. Oh, boy. Pack did not come to play, motherfucker. Well, shit. Being scared of the Hidden Power Fire, Scizor naturally switched out, and Pack took advantage of that to the fullest, going for Z Poison, which is a set that you don't really see very often, so you can't fault Harris for making a play of that nature. It's also worth noting that with the Primarina being healthy, and the fact that Scarf, more likely than not, the Hydreigon was not very useful, but now it makes the Manectric even more threatening of Pack's side. So that's something to look out for in the long haul. I imagine we see the Infernape here for Harris. However, we could very well see the Manectric, actually. Yeah, Manectric looks quite nice. Okay, there are people making noise outside. Pardon that. But Manectric, yeah, that makes sense. If it's Hidden Power Ice, it actually is quite a nice matchup here. But if it lacks Hidden Power Ice, then Como and Gligar are both going to be problematic. So this is an important turn to watch. I imagine he just clicks the Fire move here. Although, honestly, H-Price wouldn't be a horrible play, but kind of risky. Okay, they're making a lot of noise outside. I'm sorry if you hear that. But anyway, are we going to see H-Price? Oh, we're going to see Volt Switch. All right, that was actually a fair play. I must say, that was cool because it takes advantage of pretty much everything. switching in besides Gligar, which Gligar's not coming in on the Flame and then Ice combination. It would just kind of be awkward. And there's no way he goes to his own Manectric there because it takes a fuckload from Flame or Overheat before the Mega Evolution. Oh my god, these ghosts are making so much noise outside. It's fucking hate living in a dorm sometimes. So I refresh from ghosts in the room over there. Holy shit, it's because of a fucking bug outside. I want to like fucking kill these. Anyway, the Nidoking comes in. Actually, another Pokemon that looks really threatening against Pack's team. Despite the Z and the Sleep from Roserade, this looks like it's very winnable. Are we going to see Ice Beam? Oh, man. I would have clicked Earth Power there 100%. I think that Ice Beam was a poor play. Because you look at the only thing that takes an Earth Power is Gligar. And Gligar comes in and just is forced right out afterwards. So it's taking rocks, which means that H-Base is going to kill it. And Friend is threatening Scissor. That's more threatening. Oh, we're going to see Pursuit. Oh, come on. So it's probably Scarf Scissor. I don't like what Harris did there. I think that Ice Beam was poor. Anyway, so it's Rocky Helmet Nape. Really nice play there. He killed himself. I don't know if he even predicted. I think he just wanted to get rid of the Scissor to get the Primarina in. But now he blocked the U-turns. That was nice. That was really nice. Honestly, if I was Harris, I actually probably would have switched, knowing that, because you know what, it just default Gligar, but he doesn't really have anything in rocks. Yeah, you know what? I think if I was Harris, then I would have switched if that. You know, it's Scarf. Because if he stays in, then you 100% get it killed, and you get to switch out. Is that how it works? I'm not sure how the mechanic works there, but if that would let you switch, I would have switched to my Manectric there 100%. I think that might have been sloppy, because now, yeah, he lets the Mega Evolution off. One thing that's worth noting is, though, that Nidoking weakened. Yeah, now this Manectric goes off. That's rough. This looks hard for Harris now. I don't know. I think that Ice Beam was just a really poor fishing attempt at trying to catch a mid-ground play from Pack, or a mid-ground sequence rather. Because I mean, if he tries to go Gligar on the Earth Power, and then he gets that right, then he could go with something on the Ice Beam. But like, what even switches him safely to Ice Beam? Like, I feel like that was just like a turn-by-turn read that was poor. And now he's just gonna let this go to Thunderbolt, which is fine. But what's your follow-up here? Your own Manectric, I guess? But, like, if that gets weakened, then what? I mean, shit. I assume you just click Flamethrower here if you have it. Yeah, this looks incredibly hard for Paris to win, unfortunately. And that's mainly because of the advantage that the Roserade gave. I felt like the Hydreigon made this Manectric a lot more manageable. For example, you could have pivoted to there on the Thunderbolt, taking only 35% net damage, and then threatened it out, got a U-turn on the Primarina, and then brought your own Manectric or Nidoking in to get a kill. Sequences like that would have been opened up numerous times for Harris's side. But, we're going to see the Gligar just be foddered off here on a Volt switch. Oh, why would you Volt there? No. I don't understand. I feel like Flame or Overheat was always the play. Does Ice even kill this? I don't know if Ice kills this. And now, I mean, look, Earthquake is pretty free against everything on Harris's team, more or less. Yeah, no, this was really well done by Pack, and I think that Harris just had a couple moves that didn't quite work out as well as he'd like them to. I guess that begs the question: is Harris capable of being in this pool? Oh, sorry, my mouse. Is Harris capable of winning in this pool? I mean, so far he played well in a one game. He played meh in the other, and this is probably another meh. He's brought teams that were ultimately outmatched. Is this gonna be a U-turn? If that's a U-turn, that's nasty. Alright, yeah, no, alright. Just staying in the game, I guess. But I mean, oh my god, can these bitches stop screaming? This isn't even Psychic, is it? This Roserade is free as shit. Yeah, Moonblast, it's not even gonna drop, is it? Yeah, no drop. So like this, if it's HP Fire, it claims another kill. And if not, then it lets Manectric claim a kill. Like, what do you even do here? You have to go Scissor, correct. It probably is going to Synthesis. A Sludge Bomb, okay, fine. But now what? Yeah, now it she fires, it's dead. And now if this comes in on Nidoking, one Primarina gets another sleep / kill. Every time it gets in, it gets a kill. It's like it's over. Unless this Manectric like goes absolutely rogue. And like the Como is just too healthy. Yeah, now it's impossible. I just don't know if Harris has it all together quite yet, if I'm gonna be honest. But Pack, oh my god, Pack is fucking phenomenal. This guy is playing every game like it's his last game, and he wants to leave with fucking big ass mark left in the rest of the community. I'm in awe as to how well Pack is playing his games. And that Como, you probably can't see it's at 72%. So maybe an HP Ice crit could win the game. HP Ice crit plus he needs the Glide Guard to die. It's at 88 now. It'll be at 75 if the rocks. Plus he needs the Manectric. Is this the HP Ice at least? Oh, why would you Thunderbolt? I guess he also needs a crit in the Primarina. I guess maybe it's predicting Primarina. I don't know. I would never Thunderbolt there. I would always HP Ice. Trying to bait the choke. And I mean, I don't know. Maybe this dies to HP Ice anyway. I don't know the role. That's the thing. Could this be no HP Ice Manectric? That might explain a lot. You know what? It's not HP Ice. Shit, yeah, this game's over. Yeah, it's not HP. Okay, this is a complete wash. Perhaps that explains why he went for the Ice Beam. But this is 100% over without HP Ice. It's probably Signal Beam for Celebi. But I don't feel like that makes sense with a Hydreigon being the Scarfer and a potentially faster Infernape. Well, at least Infernape scares it out. I mean, he also has Scizor, although that gets fucked by random HP Fire shit, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I think that I would use HPS in this team personally. Anyway, Roserade comes in, so it's going to collect another kill. This is going to ultimately be a 4-0 probably for Pack. Maybe a 3-0, but yeah, no, the chat is now recognizing that. It's definitely not HPIce. Okay, that's going to kill the Primarina. It is bulky, of course, but not bulky enough. And now, sure, you get to kill the Roserade, finally, after it took 2 Pokemon, and it slept. Well, it took the Scizor that it ultimately slept. It took 3 Pokemon, actually. Yeah. All right, so the Roserade that killed half of your team is now finally going to die, but there's still 4 Pokemon left, 2 of which you need HPS for, 1 of which you need to win a Speed Die and crit. So it looks bleak. And yeah, he's just going to go to Gligar to add insult to injury, and this is a complete and utter wrap. This game is destruction. Pack it up. Oh my goodness. And this is why I don't like Iceless. Especially when his Pursuiter doesn't crook. No, I guess that doesn't matter a ton. Actually, but yeah, no, this is pretty much over. Overheat. Oh, and it's going to miss. Add insult injury. This is going to go down. And now he's probably going to just get a kill on the Gligar with Ice Beam. ABR said he wants to damage. I would guess it'd do about 35, 40. Anyway, Ice Beam is going to kill here, sure. But now Manectric comes in and kills it. Roserade might come in and kill it, depending on if it lives rocks. It's at 13 right now, but I assume if he switches out, it did live rocks. Yeah, but HPS is going to take this out, and Pack is going to win 4-0, making him move up to 2-1, and making Harris move down to 0-3. Unfortunate for the Tigers there. I believe they're going to even out series, but don't quote me on that. I think it's 1-1, but either way, it'll be a close affair between the Raiders of Pack and the Tigers of Harris, but this game is going to go to the Raiders with Pack. Good game.